What's up, people? Welcome back to the channel, Think Republic. It's good to be back, and let's continue our conversation. We're going to continue the conversation about forgotten maids and focusing in the Middle East and in particular Lebanon. We know from our last video that we had one gentleman from one of the agencies there say that there's no human rights in the Middle East. So basically they think if you go there to work, and especially coming from Africa, then you don't have any rights, you're a slave, you're not human, you're literally some kind of object that is supposed to be there working and working and working. We're gonna hear testimonies from different people talking about what they're going through. The pain, the suffering, the abuse, being overworked, underpaid, and if at all, not paid at all. So let's keep that in mind. We have to keep up this conversation. We have to make sure that people know about what is happening. Well, our sisters and our brothers are over there, and we need to be the voice to speak up for them. This behavior has to change. People have to know that no matter what, Africans are also human beings, and they have families, they have daughters and sons, they have moms and uncles and sisters and brothers, and you cannot just treat anybody like that. And I guarantee you that these people do all these things because no one speaks up. My beef is not so much with these Arab countries, because that's how they are, and of course I don't agree or condone I agree with what they're doing, and in the first place I would not even say that people should go there to work, because this is like the most horrible place to go work. But my beef is mainly with our representatives, the embassies, our governments, the governments in Africa, the embassies that come from Africa to go to these countries to represent the people. What are you doing? What are you doing? The reason this abuse goes on day in, day out, is because they know you are doing nothing. Tell me again, where have you seen any person from the Middle East come to Africa and be abused and the people will shut up? Let's jump to even the Western worlds. Where have you seen any person from either America, Germany, UK go anywhere to Africa and something happens to them and they be quiet? Why is it that you have to be complicit in all this stuff? Why can't you fight for your own people? Why do you think there's the embassy of Kenya in Lebanon? Why do you think there's the embassy of Ghana in Lebanon? What are you doing there? Your people are dying, and all you have to say is, oh, what brought you here? Why did you stay home? They're coming to work just as everybody else moves around the world looking for a job and getting money. Your job is to try and help them when they're in need. First and foremost, they're your citizens. They're not citizens of Lebanon.
I want you, and I told him no.
So shame on you. Really shame on you for doing nothing.
I was feeling confused. Even I was wishing I would die. It was hard.
Refused to be paid. They refused. The man tried, even the owner of the home tried to beat her up when she asked for her payment, and said, oh, your embassy, your country would do nothing. Why do you think they have the audacity or the guts to say stuff like that?
Following 6 months, I started asking for my salary. They were like, we were going to pay you when you are going to your country. So you are going to stay here for the next 3 years without any salary, and when you are off to your country, that's when we are going to pay you. I was like, I have a lot of family issues. I have family problems that I need to solve. So I need this money, like right now. I need this money to send to my family. And if you guys are not going to give me this money, then count me out. I'm not working for you guys. I'm not going to work. My boss came back from work. He was upset. He came to my room shouting. He was like, why don't you want to work? I'm like, why don't you want to pay my money? He was like, oh, are you trying to challenge me in my own house? I'm like, I'm here for the money. I'm working for the money. So if you don't want to pay me the money, then I'm not going to work either. I know it's your house. You have all the right and everything, but I'm here for the money. If I don't get the money, then you don't expect me to work. He was like, I'm going to hit you. I'm like, okay, I'm here. Hit me. Go on and hit me. And he started kicking me on the leg. Like, he started kicking me, trying to threaten me, like he was going to shoot me with a gun. Like, he was trying to scare me. So he was like, I'm nothing. I'm an African slave, and he can use his gun on me, and me, my country, and my embassy, we have nothing to do with him. Like, we can't measure up, you know. Like, he can do whatever he wants to do with me, and I will have nothing.
If you want these maids to go looking for money to better them homes, to bring but to develop themselves, you, the governments and embassies, have to step up and help them to negotiate for them. When they come to you running and speaking up and saying what is going on, you have to be able to talk. You have to be able to speak on their behalf. And here we have another lady from Ghana that called upon anybody who could help her. She was being abused, she was being beaten, and no one could come. And then 18 hours later, she's dead. And then they had the audacity to say she killed herself. She was killed. She even, listen to this video, where she's calling for help, where she's saying, I'm in danger, please somebody help me.
This is what I'm saying, that is, after their father beat me up, they took the phone from me and they didn't give it to me again. When I came back from the office and I was sitting, I was so worried. I used to sit alone and be crying. And the last born, she's 17 years. She was the one who took the phone from me. So she brought it. And the third born connected a Wi-Fi for me, which was yesterday night. I was able to contact my family and told them everything that had happened again after the first meeting in the office.
And now we have this pandemic going on, COVID-19 going on, and imagine what is going on. Here we have a group of Kenyans calling on the Kenyan embassy to help them. What do they do again? They turn them down. Why are you over there? Go back home. Go back to your countries. Go back to your homes if you cannot do the job that took you to these countries.
We want to go home. Simple as that.
The crisis comes to that explosion. We don't even have homes. Some people, they are sleeping in the streets. Some people, they are helping each other. We don't have food. We don't have anything. We don't have Lebanese money. We don't have dollar. We need to go home. This is our cry.
We don't have money and we are not working since like 1 year. We have not been working here in Lebanon. And the dollar is up also. We don't have nothing.
We are staying like 10 girls, 15 girls in one house. One room.
House is hard.
We are pleading for our government to intervene and help us. We need to go back to our countries.
This consulate of ours is requesting like $500 or $400 to go home. That is 4 million. How can we get that money?
If a Lebanese is not able to afford $100 a month, where am I going to get $500?
We have been
where?
Even if we are going home, we need the consulate to resign because he's not helping anything here. We need the Kansim also to resign. The Kuwait embassy also to resign.
When I come here, they beat one girl.
Yeah, I see. They are beating us.
We have evidence, even videos. We have even audios. Calling that girl, she's a bitch.
Yes.
He asked the girl to go to Daura and work for prostitution. We have records. They beat one girl. She was coming here to take her money.
More than one girl.
They beat her. We have evidence. We can prove that. We asked for the footage, the time she entered the office and the time she lived in the office. That Kasim, he only showed us when the girl, she wanted to jump in the balcony. Why? We needed the footage to see how the girl was beaten. Even she was shocked.
We want Kenya ambassador in our office. We don't need Lebanese in our office. He beats girls, he takes our money, and he's very rude. He said he will not help us. He wants money only. When we have money, he will talk to us. He said if we don't have money for tickets, we can do prostitute to get money to pay our ticket. He said we go fight customer.
The government, they agree we should pay only 300 LL for us to go home. We came here to register. Our consulate said there is nothing like that.
We
happened.
wrote our names, we did everything.
We did everything, but
come
nothing
here.
changed. And when we say we want to protest, they are saying we should contact our family to send us money.
How?
How can our family
have
afford?
evidence.
We came here because of our families. We did not come here to have fun.
We will expose him everywhere and we will sleep here today, tomorrow.
We need to go home.
We need to go home.
We want to go home peacefully.
We don't want to do it.
We want to go home.
The government of Kenya, Muigai Uhuru wa Kenyatta,
And the
Deputy Prime Minister William Ruto.
We need your help.
We need your help, you people. Back us here in Lebanon.
Lebanon is not the best place to have maids working there. These people think they own the world, on top of the whatever. And how much are they paying them anyway? Nothing. Even the nothing they're supposed to be paying them, they don't pay them. And you guys are sitting there and just enjoying your meals, eating and saying, oh, we don't know, where did they come, and this and that, and da da da. Wake up. Until you learn to give value to your people, until you learn to say that Africans matter, until you learn to say that they do not need to suffer, we are all equal, we all love each other, you are not going to progress. We're not going to see progress. You guys are not going to see progress in Africa. I'm telling you, we need to step up. You need to step up. Do your job. Go to other countries and see. These people step up and do their jobs. They don't have bureaucracy and this and that and go bring me bribes and this and that. When you send them back home to go get money or bring you this, when do you think they're going to get it? They've come all the way to Lebanon to get money, but you're sending them to go get money. Shame on you. I'm telling you, shame on you, Africa. Shame on you, these countries, these African countries. Shame on you, embassies. Shame on you for not responding when your people call to rescue them, and you just sit there and make the situation even harder. And people have to go to the point of dying for you to even do anything. Shame on you. We have to change this. Imagine if this was your daughter or your aunt or your sister. You would not like it. So think about that. This is also somebody else's kid. Shame on you. Thank you for watching. Let us change this habit, this behavior, this culture. It's not a good culture. We need to step up and do something. We need to change these behaviors. Yes, these Middle Eastern people or employers are already damaged in their own way. They're not the best people to go work for. But we also as African people, also as people who have this role, have this power, have this chance, you need to step up and know that when something horrible happens, you need to speak up for your people. Anyway, thank you for watching, and let us keep up with this. Leave your comment, please subscribe, and let me know what you think. And if you have a story, share with us, share with me, and if you want me to talk more about it, I will. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.